I would imagine that there may be some who get some exposure to a path that does lead to college who still feel more supported in the fact that someone has allowed them to explore those interests. Have you found that?
Oh yeah, there's students on that end too. We have one kid. Just yesterday, we had a Veterans Day program. Our elementary put on a Veterans Day program, and one of our senior girls was leading these kindergartners up onto the stage to do their little presentation or program. And you talk to her because she's interested in being a teacher, which will require college. But we're giving her exposure, and she's going and she's working in these elementary classes, and she's getting to work with little kids and trying to get an idea of like, maybe this is what I want to do. And likewise, we had a student who was interested in being a teacher. And so we went and talked to him about it. We talked about school. He went and visited school. And as he started going a little bit deeper, he started learning like, you know what? I don't know if this is going to pay enough for me. And he since has kind of changed course. So there's value on that end too. Our goal is if we can get kids, expose kids to things early enough, they can start making choices for themselves. And instead of like going to college for a year or two and figuring out this isn't what I want to do, or I don't know where to go from here. That's what we want to avoid. We don't want kids to leave and in their first year or two start floundering and drowning and go like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? We want kids to leave here and feel comfortable with like, here's my next route, and be competent enough and skilled enough to be able to be successful with whatever that is, whether it be college or not. So I think there's value in that, whether kids going to college or not. We just try to expose them to the careers and things that they're interested in, and then let them kind of choose for themselves.
You've been able to do this for a while now, and you've gotten, for an educator, even when you have your own children, the people who are, in your care become like your children, I'm sure, at least, some of them. So,
Yeah.
so my question is this: in seeing how these children have progressed, and combining that with like our current educational system, the rising cost of college, seeing some who college is perfect for them, seeing some who it's not the right fit for, has it changed your perception at all for how you might, you know, trend your own children in one way or the direction?
I mean, I think as a teacher and an educator, you see that our world's changing. It's wild. I told our students this. Like I grew up as an age where cell phones were just kind of coming into being. I remember life without cell phones, where a lot of our kids now they've had smartphones, not just cell phones, but they have smartphones in their hands since they were in elementary school. So the world's really changing. And I think as an educator now with my own children someday, we do talk to them about like, what do you want to do after high school? Or what do you want to do someday? I got one kid that he says he wants to go to Alaska. My little girl says she wants to be a doctor. And my boy wants to be a football player. So we have those conversations. And me and my wife, we're not tied to necessarily, you got to go to college. We did, but we also know there's lots of careers out there. There's lots of things out there that you can be very successful in. They'll make you feel fulfilled, be good paying. Our goal is just to find what's going to be beneficial for our kids. What do they want to do? And then help them be successful and navigate that road and that pathway the right way. And I think it has a little bit. And we don't necessarily believe that college is the end all be all for our own kids. We think that probably they will go that route, but we're not. We don't have to.